I'm happy where the men are at. We really haven't put everything together on the same day so far. That's kind of been the one thing holding us back. Is we've had 4 guys having a great day or 3 guys having a great day, but not really having 5 guys having a great day. So that's really our goal, is to get in there and make sure that we are consistent across our top 7 and having everybody have the day they need. I think we have the best guy in the conference in Austin Pondell, and we probably have the best number 2 in Gene Barito. So that gives us a formidable 1-2 punch, and then it's really about our 3 through 7 stepping up to the plate and getting the job done. I think that they can do really well, but we just have to iron out that inconsistency. The women are very young, and with that comes, again, inconsistency. A lot of them, this will be their first time running a conference championship. So, we're really working on understanding what to expect, what they're going to be, on race day, what's going to happen. So for them, it's, the expectations are probably a little more laid back, a little bit lower, because they are very young. It's from 6 of our top 7 will be their first time going to the conference championship. And so just trying to go in relaxed and seeing what we can do with what is a very young team. So really the key thing is just managing ourselves better, making sure that we're sleeping right, that we're drinking, hydrating, and handling the stress of the week. Being college student athletes, there is a lot of demands on your time. So just making sure that we're on top of our class load, that we're communicating with our professors, and just trying to go into this meet kind of feeling like we're in as good a spot as possible, both physically, mentally, and kind of where our life is. So I'm really getting on top of them right now about, let's deal with any problems this week, and making sure that when we line up on Saturday, we feel good about where we're at and we haven't got any kind of existential stress in our lives, that we can line up and just go and race hard and race well. That's really, I think, the key. So our training cycles are, there's levels of complexity that I probably won't go into, but really what we do is early on in the season we focus a lot on aerobic strength training, so high volume, longer workouts, a lot of hill running, that type of stuff. Now that we're kind of in our postseason, the key is really, starting to wind back that mileage so that they feel fresh, and starting to hit a few things a little faster, sharper, race simulation type workouts, those types of things to kind of get them really ready to go. We've kind of spent the early semester building the engine. Now it's really about just kind of fueling up correctly and getting everything ready to go. Yeah, having a full women's roster is helping us a lot this year. One, they're very, very good. I think that in our women's squad we have probably the most talent in Division 2. I would take my freshmen over any other squad in the country. I really think that we're that good. But I think it helps both genders in. I think that it's been really good for the guys to have a full women's team there as well, to kind of be there alongside them, provide them, more support, just really feel like we have 2 solid teams going forward. And, it puts a bit of pressure on the men's team as well, where, they don't want to get beaten out by the women's team. If the women's team go win a conference title, well, the guys are going to want to make sure that they do too. So just a little bit of that cross-gender competitiveness, I think, is really helpful. But for me as a coach, it's been really good to kind of feel like we're headed in a very positive direction. We might not win the conference title this year, but I think the conference needs to kind of watch out, because if we don't win it this year, I feel pretty good about the next 3 or 4 in a row. I think, like I said, we got a lot of talent, and it's exciting.